Hey y'all, welcome to Itz Sirap. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you how I tweeze, how I cut the lace, and how I add the elastic band in this unit so that we don't have the ear tabs flapping up. This is how I do my glueless wigs. So if you want to know how I do it, stay tuned. Hey y'all, welcome back. Make sure you check out the video where you see me make this unit on my sewing machine. Now we're just going to finish up this beauty here. Okay, so this is what the hairline looks like. It already comes with the smaller knots around the hairline, but I do want to go back in and do some more plucking. If you like it like this, of course you can wear it like this, but I want to do some more. Okay, so I'm going to spray it with some water, and before I do that, I'm going to go into the back of it and brush this out. So I'm going to wet it down. And because I'm wearing this today, this is why I'm doing it this way. But when I wash it, it's going to really do what I want it to do. So I'm basically just going to detangle it. Alright, so it's wet down enough for me to start plucking, and look at that. It is so beautiful. I cannot wait to rock this bad boy. Okay, so I have my parts in here. So I'm just going to go up here with some more water. To really set this part in. And I am in love with the curved parts at the moment, so that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to show you how I pluck. And I don't do a whole lot of plucking because this unit will, of course, ultimately be for sale. I just do enough so that when I wear it, it's not gonna be, you know, so straight like that. I did not bleach these knots, and I'm not going to. I will only bleach them if the person who purchased the unit, if they want them bleached. So I'm just going in and pulling some of these little black dots out. Then I'm going to do a part then I'm going to pull out some more. And remember, I'm just doing a little bit. So this is how much I took out so far. And for me, in order, you know, enough for me to wear it, I really don't need to do a lot of plucking for my taste. So for the baby hair, I usually just take about this much out for baby hair. And, you know, swoop it, do all of that. But when I do the video where I install it, you guys will get to see that a little bit more. So the same way I just plucked this a little bit, I'm going to do the same thing on the rest of the hairline. And it's going to air dry. And the curly hair air dries pretty quickly. Of course, when I go outside, it's hot outside. So it's going to dry pretty nicely. And I can't wait for you guys to see me put it on. Alright, so this is all of the hair that I plucked out. Like I said, it's not a lot at all. So now I'm going to cut the lace off and add my elastic band. So to cut the lace off, you can leave it on the mannequin head and cut the lace off. And I think doing it this way, you can kind of see a little better where to cut. You can cut it zigzag or whatever you want to do. I typically like to just kind of pull the lace and just snip, snip like that. Can't y'all see that? Just pull the lace. Just snip, 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 like that. And I do like to leave a little lace in the front. I don't like to cut it to where it's just no lace at all. I find that the closer you cut toward the hairline, some of the little hairs can come out. So I'm just going to keep doing that all the way around. And I'll show you guys how to apply the elastic band. I'm going to be using this elastic band, and it is, let's see, 1 inch. You can use 1 inch, 1.5. It's really up to you. So first I'm going to put the unit on. This is what the inside looks like. Make sure that y'all go check that video out so y'all can see me make this on my sewing machine. Okay, so my ear tabs are coming here and here. All right, so to measure the elastic band, oh, this is gonna be everything, y'all. So for the elastic band, what I'm going to do is stretch it behind my head from ear to ear to right here where those ear tabs hit my ear. And I'm gonna pull it nice and tight, but I want to make sure it's not too tight. So I have it here, and I'm just gonna pull it to the other side, and I'm gonna wait a second to see how it's feeling. I'm gonna loosen it up a little bit, see how it's feeling. Okay. So I think this will be pretty good. So I'm gonna cut it. Right, the rest of this roll, I'm just gonna wrap it back up. And now I'm gonna take the wig off and show you how to sew this in. Okay, so I put the unit on here inside out. And I'm pinning it down just so that I can kind of, you know, see what I'm working with. So what I like to do, I like to pay attention to where the hair starts. And the hair starts about right here. Well, it's thicker here. So I want to sew my elastic band not completely on the edge of the lace, but I want it at least, let me get the band so I can show you. Here it is. I want my band here. Here. As close to the edge, but not on the edge. Okay. And to sew it on, I'm just going to use needle and thread. So now at the front, I'm going to do the same thing and go back this way. And I'm just going to cut. Now on the other side, you're going to do the same exact thing. Alright, so I have the band on, and I'm just going to throw it on. And I could stand for the band to be a little tighter. So yeah, I'm gonna make the band a little bit tighter. Instead of cutting it out and re-sewing it in, I'm just gonna fold this in half, and I'm gonna run it through my sewing machine. and I'm going to put it on again. If it's still not, you know, snug enough, then I'm going to run it back through. The goal is for the elastic band to be nice and snug so that it will pull this front edge of the lace down to your head. Okay, so I put it back on and the elastic band is nice and snug how I like it. As you can see, it's kind of hard for me to pick it up. So that's what I want. I want the elastic band to do most of the work. This is going to be glueless. So the elastic band is going to help keep this down to my head, okay? So when I apply my makeup to it, you can apply makeup under it and all of that. So you guys will see all of that on the video when I install it. That is how I tweezed it a little bit, how I add the elastic band in and all of that. So stay tuned to see me install it.